While you wait to feel motivated to clean the house, you have binged 3 series on Netflix and the motivation still hasn't shown up. Where is it? Today, I'm going to tell you exactly where it is and how you can get motivation. Come on, let's get started. Welcome. I'm Dr. Tracy Dickens, a psychologist. Today, I am sharing the hard truth about motivation. Motivation isn't an old friend who shows up at your house, pulls you off the sofa and out the door to the gym to work out. Nope, not at all. Motivation is more like the old friend who meets you at the gym and encourages you to go 5 more minutes on the treadmill. So what am I saying? Motivation occurs when you and I are in motion. When we're depressed, our energy is less. We do less. And you have that feeling that everything just requires so much more energy. That's not your imagination. That's inertia. Inertia is an object at rest. And when an object is at rest, it is resistant to change. And further, to move an object at rest, you need the energy required to keep it in motion, plus you need the energy required to break the bond between the object at rest and the surface that it's resting with. So in other words, when you're on the sofa and it feels like it's just curled around you and it just won't release you at all, yeah, that's kind of true. There's an energy bond, and as strong as that bond is, we break the bond in order to meet our needs. We get up, we go to the restroom, we get food. We're not going to talk about the kind of food that you get, but you get up and get it. You get up to meet your needs. Dopamine is a chemical in our brain that's released whenever we do a behavior that is rewarding to our system. Dopamine is the chemical that motivates us to do that behavior again. Just in case I lost you, here is the key point. You want to get off the sofa? You need to do the dishes? You need to put away the laundry? We're going to have to get you moving so you can get dopamine. So the dopamine will keep you moving because it's easier to keep you moving once you're moving. And the skills I'm about to share with you will help you do just that. Get to moving and stay moving. Well, let's get to skill number 1. Visualize yourself doing the task that you are wanting to do. Because research shows that when we visualize something in great detail, our brain believes we're actually experiencing that activity. You get a dopamine hit, and dopamine is motivating. When you're imagining it, you're going to see the step-by-step process of how to do it, and this is essential for the next thing that you're going to be doing. If you've watched this channel before, you have heard me say this a gazillion times. I know you have. Baby steps. Whenever you are struggling to get things done or to start a new habit or you're feeling depressed, you need to get up and go. Baby steps is your friend. Imagine some small part that you can do of that task. And if you imagine it and you visualize it and you kind of cringe, it's too big. Go smaller. When it's a small piece that you're doing, it's easier to do when you get up to meet one of your needs. Let's say that your task is to clean the restroom and you just don't have the energy, but you're gonna get up and you're gonna go to the restroom. So when you get up to go to the restroom, before you come back to snuggle with the sofa, clean off the countertop. And the next time you go to the restroom, clean the toilet. And clean the next part whenever you go back to the restroom another time. And by the end of the day, lo and behold, you have a clean restroom. You didn't have to drag yourself in there and make yourself do it. You're already going there. You're already in motion. Get her done. Another tip, celebrate. Celebrate. Bum, bum, bum. Celebrate. I don't care how big or small the task is that you completed, celebrate it. Because remember, if you're depressed or you have low energy or you just don't have the want to, and you did something, you broke the bond of inertia. The fact that you did something is huge. So celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. So let's say that you're doing all the things, right? And you're still just not feeling it. You're not feeling motivated. Well, then I would would suggest checking in with your self-talk. Because as a general rule, none of us like to be told what to do, even if we're the ones telling ourselves what to do. We just don't like it. I have to. I need to. I should. I mean, who's going to be motivated by that? You don't have to do the laundry. I mean, you could just go buy new clothes, or you don't have to put the laundry away. If it's clean, you can just grab it from the basket. What does it matter? You don't have to. You don't need to. You want to. And why do you want to? What purpose does putting away the laundry serve? What is the need that's being met? Because remember, when we do something that meets our needs, we get a dopamine hit and we're more likely to do that behavior. So, what is your why? To the next tip. Appreciate your now. A lot of times when we are depressed or low energy, low motivation, we compare our current motivation to our past motivation. We compare our current things we accomplished for the day to the things we've accomplished in the past. And the comparison is so vast that it just seems almost impossible. And I've actually done a video on comparing, and I'm gonna link that in the description below if you want more specifics about how comparing can be good and how it can be problematic. For this video, I really want you to focus on being in the moment and recognizing that right now, you're low energy. Right now, you're feeling depressed. Right now, you're struggling with some situation that's going on in your life. And acknowledge that. And the skills and the resources and the know-how of then is still with you. Because you, my dear friend, are still you. You're just going through a difficult time, and extend grace to yourself to do things at a slower pace. It's okay. Be kind to yourself, friend. On to the next go. Move your body. This should not be a surprise. I don't know a therapist on this planet that at some point in time won't suggest to their client to exercise, move, get outside, breathe fresh air. And why on earth do we keep trying to tell you to do that? Well, this is why. When you move, when you exercise, your body releases norepinephrine, epinephrine, adrenaline, dopamine, our friend for motivation. And not only does it release those chemicals, let me tell you what those chemicals do. They help you with memory, they help you with focus and concentration. Our body produces the exact chemical composition that we need to stay in motion and to get our memory working and our focus working. We just have to move. And remember what I said earlier, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. So today it might be that you just sit outside and take in the air and you do some stretches. And then the next day it's you walk to the mailbox and you walk back from the mailbox. Whatever it is, shucks, it could be doing stretches in the middle of Netflix, setting up the next episode in your series. Whatever it is, just move your body. Meet yourself where you are, start moving and build on it each day. And on to the next one. And I think it might be the last one. Okay, this is the final one. And this is for the people that their faith is significant for them. Check in with yourself and see how much time you're spending with God. Because oftentimes whenever we are feeling depressed or low energy, not motivated, we stop spending time with God. We stop checking in with Him. At the very time we need Him the most is the time that we pull away. And this is not a judging or shaming thing. This is totally not that at all. Because listen to me. I am definitely one of those people that will find myself pulling away. And then I realize, wait a minute, when was the last time I listened to a worship song? When was the last time that I even talked to God, said anything to Him, listened to Him? When was the last time? Whenever you are in that dark place, it can be hard to read because your focus and your concentration just isn't there. But you can definitely listen to a favorite message from a favorite pastor. You can listen to a worship song. In the moment, it feels like the depression and the low energy and the lack of motivation, all of it just seems so big. It feels like you're being pressed into the floor. And to be reminded that you serve a God that is so much bigger. this is temporary and my God is not. If one of these tips resonates with you, then let me know down below. Let me know what you do when you're feeling depressed or low in energy and motivation. And as always, thank you so much for hanging around and watching the video. I appreciate you so much. Like and subscribe and share the video. And until the next video, choose joy. Take care.